Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Marvel Future Fight video. And in my attempts to find the perfect ISO set for Gilgamesh, I opened the secondary slot and I actually gave him binary power, which gives him a bit more attack and a little bit more HP. Because I'm ideally trying to see if we can create a situation where he's virtually unkillable without his artifact, okay, without his artifact, because his artifact will give him up to 80% of his HP back every 27 seconds. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it is one of the strongest artifacts in the game currently. If you just go to the dimension chest right here in the store and then you just check in the artifact section, go all the way over and you look at this thing at 6 stars, which is gonna be really difficult to get a 6-star version of this, but yeah, every 27 seconds, once his HP drops below 40%, he regains 80% of his max HP, which is nuts. And at 4-star, I believe it's like 60%, so that even that is really OP. So just getting one of his artifact, whether it's a 3 or 4 or 5, will definitely make this character even more of a tank. But until we get to that point, I'm trying to see if I stack him with as much HP and give him not only the HP shield from the regen, but also an HP shield from his ISO set, if I could create a situation where no one can kill him, right? It's unrealistic, but I want to get him to that point, or as close to that point as possible. And as you can see right here, when this set is fully maxed out, it gives him 8.5% more max HP, and it also gives him 32% of his max HP as an HP shield for 20 seconds every minute or so. So overall, his HP right now is at 136,000. I am missing one heal Odin's Blessings off of this man, but still, that's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP, and it's about 5,000 more than if I was running him with the attack version of the ISO set. Here you can see for yourself, we dropped down to 131, still a good amount of HP to have. So what I'm going to do today is actually take him into timeline battle, and I think it goes without saying that Dr. Doom is probably the most feared character in timeline battle right now. So what I've done here is I've found one person in timeline battle that has a brilliant CTP of authority for Dr. Doom, which at this point in time is the best defensive custom gear for Dr. Doom. And we know that Dr. Doom has plenty of damage to go around. So what I want to do is actually do 5 fights against Dr. Doom with my Gilgamesh with the attack ISO set, and then 5 with the HP shield, and basically see which version of the ISO set brings him to the point where he's unkillable or gets me the majority of my wins. Because like I said, I'm trying to create an ultimate tank, and I want him to be a character that I can put in timeline, put on autoplay, put on auto repeat, and just have him win as many fights as possible so I don't have to do anything. Okay, so let's jump in. Let's see what actually happens here. So 5 fights, should be interesting to see how this turns out. Again, this is not something I'm going to tell you guys to go out there and do. I'm trying to do it for you, so in case you want to create a situation where you have the ultimate tank, you can see which ISO set works best, so you don't have to invest in 2 and you just go with the one that is the most successful. Okay, also my friend here, Zerk or Berserk, he actually has a brilliant greed on his Dr. Doom. So what I'm going to show you is a brilliant greed and a brilliant authority, and how Gilgamesh performs against both, because the greed is going to give him a hard time, because the greed is going to give the Dr. Doom more damage versus the authority that's going to give Dr. Doom more survivability. So it should be very interesting. Might be a longer than usual video, but just bear with me because I'm trying to give you guys as much info on this character as possible, simply because I know most of you guys wanted him to be PvE, but he turns out to be PvP, so I want to see just how much you can hope to get out of him in PvP. One thing I've noticed is he doesn't prioritize his one skill as much as I would like for when they jump in iframe, and he does have iframe ignorance, so I'm not sure if that's something that Netmarble needs to look into. Okay, can you kill the ebony mob, please? This is definitely gonna be a long video. Oh boy. Come on. Why is Ebony Maw so hard for him to kill? Does he not have penetration? Is that what's going on? He's gonna kill now, right? Surely he's gonna kill now. Surely he's not gonna die to Ebony Maw. That is absolutely insane. He completely annihilated Dr. Doom, but then lost to Ebony Maw. I have never seen that happen before. I honestly don't understand what happened. But we're gonna keep it and we're gonna run with it, and we'll see how the HP shield holds up compared to the power of Angry Hulk. But I can't believe he just lost to Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw is unpredictable, man. Absolutely unpredictable. So far we've won one fight against Dr. Doom, but in the grand scheme of things, we lost the fight because we didn't clear the whole thing. So, do we even call it a W, or do we call it an L? Okay, he's gonna pop his awaken skill. Surely he's gonna pop his. Okay, there we go. I will say I am impressed for just a character that starts off at tier 1 to be giving Dr. Doom this much of a fight, especially when you consider the fact that I just have a regular regen on him. It's not a brilliant regen. Alright. But I want to see here what's going on and why he keeps struggling against Ebony Maw. What does this Ebony Maw have? Okay, the Ebony Maw died this time. It doesn't even matter. Alright, so he won 2 fights against Doom, 1 in total. Let's do 3 more. I might have to speed these up depending on how long he takes. Let's see. Alright, so Cersei, go ahead and die. Maybe I'll switch his spot around because I don't think he needs all this time, but it's fine. Let's see what happens here. He jumped into the iframe on the 1, pulled Dr. Doom out of his skill, charging up his accumulation, popping his 5th to fully heal, or almost fully healed there. Okay. Not too many characters can tank Dr. Doom's entire 4 skills, so you gotta give him props. Gilgamesh is definitely built different. Definitely shows you that characters don't have to be, oh wow, that's Dr. Doom's entire tier 3. Yeah, he ain't tanking that. Okay, so he lost to Dr. Doom there. Let's see what goes on for the other one. This is why I always try to do multiple fights in every single one of my videos, because it's always about the average, right? It's always about the average. It's not about what can happen once, twice. No. I need to see what happens the majority of the time. So let's see what happens here. It looks like he has to get rid of Dr. Doom before Dr. Doom gets the tier 3 skill, but can he get rid of him before that happens? That's the issue. Notice he's not using his 1 skill. His 1 skill has iframe ignore, but when Dr. Doom is sitting in his iframe, he's not hitting Dr. Doom, and that's an issue for me. I don't know if there's something they need to do. Like, I could tap the 1 skill and it would go off, but that's not the point of this video, right? I want to see how he does on auto by himself. Come on. Do not lose to another Ebony Maw. It doesn't look like he can tank a tier 3 from either Ebony Maw or Dr. Doom. Imagine when Colossus gets tier 3 if they just make it so that he gives more damage reduction, 75%. It'd be insane. Alright, so he won 3, lost 1. Well, technically, yeah, he lost 1 in totality, and then he lost 1 to Ebony Maw, but he still beat the Doom that time, and we're only here to see Doom. Alright. Can't underestimate what's it called, Ebony Maw, but we're here to see Doom. Okay, let's see what happens for the final fight here. It's the final countdown for the attack ISO set. Then we'll switch over to the HP shield and see how it goes. Does he lose the damage but gain the survivability? Like, what happens, right? See, like, he's not using his 1 skill, he's just running towards Doom. That's a problem. Netmarble, please fix that, because he's supposed to use his one skill because he has iframe ignore. Like, I honestly believe if he was using his skill, he probably wouldn't be struggling so much. Wow, he tanked Dr. Doom's tier 3 there. Interesting. See, sometimes he uses the one skill, but then other times he doesn't. It's just really strange. Boom. Oh, I thought the uppercut was gonna... I thought he was gonna hit him with the uppercut. I thought he was gonna clean him up there, but nope. It's a long fight. Wow. There's not too many characters that can make Dr. Doom work like that. Like, usually he just pops his fourth skill, then his fifth skill, and then you're just dead. But yeah, Gilgamesh puts in work. So 4 to 5 goes to Gilgamesh with the attack set. Interesting. We'll see what the HP set is saying. Hopefully we still have the damage and then just have more survivability on top. So this is this. Oh, that was the HP set. Oh, that was the HP set. Oops. Okay. So let's see what happens with the attack set. I thought we were on attack for that. Okay. So now we're on attack. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Does it even make a difference? Because like with the HP set, he still got clapped up by the tier 3. Oh, maybe the one time that he did survive the tier 3 was when he had the HP shield on. That might have been why. I wasn't looking at that. Let's see what happens. Maybe when he has the HP set equipped, it's the reason why he... See, like, he's not using his iframe ignore attack. Yeah, that's a problem, man. I know it sounds annoying to hear me say it, but like, if you pay attention, like, that's a problem. Why have iframe ignore if he's not using it, right? Yeah, but it looks like the HP set might be inferior. Anyways, English. But yeah, inferior because of the fact that you're letting them stay alive so long that they can get their tier 3, versus if you just go all attack, he just kills them too fast for them to build up their tier 3. So that's one. Let's just keep going. We're gonna do 4 more, and then we're gonna swap over and then go fight the Doom that has agreed. Not sure if I will have time to put it in this video, but yeah, it looks like attack is the way. So it looks like I opened that second slot and fully stacked it for no reason. Looks like I wasted crystals. Well, it's not a waste. It's honestly not a waste, because if I didn't try, I wouldn't know, right? And also, what is going on? Cersei, you putting in work. Usually Cersei just dies off like that, but anyways. Yeah. If I didn't try, I wouldn't know, right? So I'm okay with spending the crystals for science, to help the bros out, to help you guys, because maybe you had the same thought as well. Like, an HP shield on a character that's already tanky would just make him even better, right? But from the looks of it, he does perfectly fine tanking. Like, he just fully tanked the tier 3 there from Dr. Doom, and then he's like back at full health. He doesn't even have his artifact, and then he just killed Doom. Like, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't look like he's struggling at all. So from the looks of this, yeah, don't even bother giving him the HP shield. Just go attack, right? Because like, he's still tanking perfectly fine and killing. Yeah. So it looks like the HP shield is not doing anything for him. Maybe if I do it the other way around, where I have a mighty authority plus the HP shield, then it would be better. Because then I have damage reduction plus an HP shield, versus if I have 2 HP shields. I'm not sure if they're conflicting with each other right now, and that's why I'm not really seeing too much gains from it. But yeah, it's just a theory that I had and I wanted to test it, right? So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but if you never try, you never know, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I had to take a shot and see how it goes. See, right there, he used the one skill where he launched, but like, he needs to use it more. But if he keeps getting the W's, man, we're fine with that. I think we have one more fight that we need to do to see if he wins, and then after that we can like confidently say that yes, attack. This man doesn't need more HP, he doesn't need a shield, he doesn't need none of that, he just needs attack, bro. Yeah, just give him attack, guys. Yep, just attack. Attack is the way. Attack is the way. Wow. That boy Red is always causing chaos, bro. Oh man. Yeah. Attack is the way. I don't think we're gonna have time to do 5 fights against Greed with both HP and attack. But I do want to show you guys what I had in mind. If you guys want to see it in a future video, let me know. I could definitely do it, man, because I'm having fun testing him out and seeing what he's capable of. Right? It's not too often that we get a combat character, right, that can actually put in work. Oof, ooh, he about to die. Bro, he hero pixeled and he lost. Wow, so he was about to actually clutch up. He was actually about to clutch up and prove that attack is better than the HP set. But then he lost at the very end. Was that 4 or was that 5 matches? Pause, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Alright guys, so I went back and I checked the footage, and this is our 5th fight using the attack ISO set. So let us see how Gilgamesh performs against Dr. Doom, Ebony Maw, and Colossus here. And then we can come to a consensus in terms of which ISO set is the best for him overall. Now do keep in mind that when we were using the HP Shield ISO set, we had 3 clean wins, meaning 3 times that he killed everybody on the team. And then we had, what was it, 4 times that he killed Dr. Doom, but after killing Dr. Doom, one of those times Ebony Maw killed him. So I'm gonna give him a 3 out of 5 on that because he didn't clean up. And then right here with the attack ISO set, he's doing very, very well against Dr. Doom. But let's see if he can actually clean it up. Yep, he does. And what happens with Ebony Maw? Okay, so he missed his 1 skill. Ebony Maw comes out, does his 4. Then Ebony Maw does, what is that, is 3. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna be able to clean up with a score of 4 out of 5 if he can get rid of Colossus, and he does. So it seems as though that overall attack is king for Gilgamesh when it comes to at least these 2 ISO sets. If we're talking Power of Angry Hulk and Binary Power, it seems as though on a balance of probability it's better to go with Power of Angry Hulk, because it gives you more offensive power and you're able to kill your opponents before they build up to their tier 3. But to be honest, a lot of times even with the attack ISO sets, I've seen him tank a tier 3 from the best of the best of the best, right? I even have a funny clip of him just standing in place and doing absolutely nothing for 5 minutes, and Dr. Doom literally cannot kill him. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Speaking of which, and that is a feat. That is a feat, okay? There's no other character in the game that I've ever seen in 2021 that can stand up to a Dr. Doom fully built with a brilliant CTP and you literally cannot die. He was just standing there doing absolutely nothing. So if you guys want to see that clip, let me know. But let me show you guys something and ask you if you want to see that in a future video, because I don't want to make this video super long. So my homie Zerk, aka Berserk, he actually did a reforge for his Greed. Where is he? This guy. And he got extremely lucky and he got a brilliant CTP of Greed for his Dr. Doom. And as you can see right here, what it says, ignores enemies damage decreased by 60%, and then he gives you 180% damage against all types. So combat, blast, speed, and universal. What he did is not what I would recommend, right? He did he did a reforge outside of the event, but it actually worked out for him. I've never fought a Dr. Doom with a CTP of Greed, especially not a brilliant one. So if you guys want to see some gameplay where I fight against the homie Zerk with this brilliant CTP of Greed, let me know, because I believe that the CTP of Greed is the direct counter to the CTP of Authority. So that's gonna be pretty crazy. If you guys want to see it, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it.